do this.
I first met Mike at Monsters of Mayhem.
I met Mike when I was about 13, around Birstall Court area.
I met Mike through summer school at St. Chat.
So I first met Mike at the wine bar.
1999, I met Mike at school.
I first met Mike when I was in college.
We bumped into a few mutual friends and I got talking to Mike and
Chats. Used to wear the brown polo.
Skateboarding and stuff, yeah.
Chad's been the first time we met Hammond. He was known as Rocky then, wasn't he though?
I knew him more often then through Fallen Heroes.
I was about 13, we were in music block.
I was probably about 10, he was probably about 8.
I met Mike when I was 13.
Music club, that's where everybody, he introduced me to everybody. And
you know, we were all quite close in school really. All of us, all our group, like.
Mike introduced himself through Martin, we started skating together.
That's when the Witness skate shop opened as well. He used to come down there.
Yeah, just boxing, taking in boxing for the first time. And he'd always say how he trains with Danny.
I knew who Mike was years ago because he was fit. So I was always like, yeah.
Everyone fancied Mike, like everyone was proper into Mike, weren't they?
Knew him for many years, followed him around in the Fallen Heroes as little groupies we were.
A lot of the time me and Mike spent together, we were probably fighting.
I always remember like sneaking around the house and not speaking to Joyce and Alan because I was scared of them.
he was my best friend.
Constant fucking like always Dumb and Dumber one-liners and Happy Gilmore.
It's all like skating and just good times really.
And he was a party animal.
If Hammond came out, it was going to end in a good night.
Spent a lot of time getting pissed at the parties. Liverpool, crazy house.
I remember everyone used to get him and John Cheatham confused because they had like the same hair and that.
Some bird obviously comes up to me and she's like, starts chatting to me, it's too loud, you just go along with it. You have to get in touch with me on a message, I was like, what's going on there? I said Cheatham.
What are you doing here? Get a drink off this bird and now I have to order all these drinks.
So he'd fight with me, but nobody else could fight with me. Nobody else could hurt me. He was a bodyguard.
Downloads 2007. I remember that he queued up. There was a queue as well, a mile long, and he queued up for like an hour just to get his hair cut, straightened and washed.
Never had like a normal day with him when you just like go and have a drink.
I'd see like Hammond say like at gigs or when we went sasses.
When he used to do the strawpedo and his blue wickets.
Your strawpedos?
I like 80 bottles and be like, strawpedos!
That could put away some fucking beer. Maybe it's the Irish in him, but...
It's literally just Mike in a nutshell. He did have that crazy influence on everyone, and he was very, he was always there for you.
He was called Little Mikey back then, we called him Little Mikey.
He loved Tupac and Biggie, and I loved Tupac and Biggie, and we used to like take the piss out of each other for having like scally brothers.
Yeah, I knew he was always the cool kid with his hair.
This always used to make me laugh. That it used to get me every time. Like as soon as he'd see me do it, and
Well, every time you seen him, he'd always ask how you were. He was just everyone's mate, really. I don't think he knew anyone who didn't like him.
He very much lived for his friends and family, I think.
If you needed something or if you needed help or anything, he'd always be there.
He's had so many good friends and he knows a lot of people and like a lot of people love him. So.
Someone who I knew we could always turn to.
One of the best people.
It was only like 4 speaking to him.
I was on holiday and it must have been like 7 o'clock at night. I got a phone call from Martin.
Oh, my phone was going wild, messages, inboxes, text messages.
Yeah, and she was like, have you seen it? And I was like, no, seen what? And she said it's just all over Facebook.
Deisha called me up and told me what's happened.
Richard rang me.
Twiggy got the phone call.
Someone told me on the phone. I just like sat down and went,
And that's when she told me.
One of your close friends there, 1 minute, the next minute, just go and kill himself, you know. You're not expecting it, so you don't know how to react to it.
Horrible, mate. Just one of the worst days of my life, really, to be honest with you. Like.
And I just like fucking fell apart and was just like a mess.
I've seen him first hand on. Went to his house and obviously seen Danny, Nikki, Si.
Broke down, I bawled my eyes out.
he just destroyed me. Absolutely destroyed me.
It just felt like a film. It didn't feel like real at all, whatsoever.
You didn't know whether to believe it or not.
It was horrendous and it still is horrendous.
And I just sort of like sat on the floor and just burst into tears.
Shocked. Didn't know what to think. Didn't know what to do.
Confused. Lost.
Emptiness. She's just like, yeah, I felt like I had no friends. Just destroyed, soul destroyed.
I didn't know the Brits liked him, I mean.
If he'd have known how many people were there for him, you know what I mean?
It's probably changed everybody's lives.
Like a loss of innocence, like, you know what I mean?
You don't really expect anything like that to happen to you or within your friend group.
Never showed any signs of depression, did he? He was always up for a laugh.
The type of person he was, you don't, it's like, least expected.
It's just the suddenness of losing someone so quickly. It's such an awkward thing to kind of deal with.
To be honest, right, I listen to a song now and I think, oh, she'll like this, and then have a little moment in my head.
He was super selfless. If anyone had an issue, all he wanted to do was help them.
When you first meet Mike, it's as if you've known him for years, even if you've only met him for the night or whatever.
Even now, when I think back to that day now, still upsets me, like, doesn't it?
If he'd just spoke out, we could have helped him, do you know what I mean?
That day and like for the first few weeks after it was just a massive blur. Yeah, I think.
I'd never lost anyone before, so.
Mike will always be a good friend. So it's to me.
It's one of them, I had him on a pedestal, mate, like, because he was the one who helped me out.
It changed a lot of people's perspective on things as well.
And then everyone sort of forgot about everything else that was going on and just was like banded together.
We've learnt to talk to each other and we've learnt to come together as a group of people.
Met up with everyone up at Spoons, got absolutely wasted.
And then we all went up the hills.
It's rare to come by somebody like that.
Hammond was straight up. He was the first person there.
The person he was is just... You can't get that, you can't buy that. You can't buy that friendship.
He was funny, he was kind, he was caring, playful, talented.
Like Hammond for me will always be an extremely lovely guy.
He did some incredible stuff. He helped a lot of people.
Most amazing tribute to him was the amount of people that turned up at the funeral. Because it was just rammed, wasn't it? There was people outside turning up, you know what I mean?
I just want to say that to Joyce and Ellen, he was an absolute credit to them. I think they couldn't be any more proud of them if he tried.
Oh, like he's really proud of his parents.
I may be far away in Mallorca, and I have been for a few years, and the sun's always shining, but there's always a day every year when it isn't. I love you, Mike, and I miss you, Mike.
Hey Mike, hope you are up there watching down us.
And I want to say that I miss Mike. Really? I think we all do.
I do miss Mike, I do miss him a lot. And I feel like he'll have a lot to offer the world.
You know, he's always going to be missed.
Yeah, I love and miss you, Mike.
Ain't the same value about man, but miss you, man. Miss you, Mike.
I do fucking love you, Mike, I do, and I miss you.
Love you, Mike, man. I hope we meet again one day.
I miss Michael. I miss Hammond. Like, I miss him a lot.
Miss you loads, Mike.
Just let him miss you, Mike.
I miss you, Mike. Obviously, I hope you're doing good wherever you are now.
And he's very, very, very missed by a lot of people. And miss him every day.
Miss you, mate.
Peace out, love you, bro.
This one's for the gentle boy who wrestles with his pain, his easy bruising tender heart and ever-active brain. He feels much more than others do, but then he tries to hide, with laughter or bravado, the gentle boy inside. If you should love a gentle boy, there's little you can do. If he decides his time has come, he'll leave the air and dew. He cannot see that if he goes, you'll never fill that space. You'll spend your whole life searching for that laugh, those eyes, that face. How could the gentle boy not know you love him beyond death? You'd help him any way you could until your dying breath. Love then, love now, love forever.
Losing you, Mike, we had to endure heartache and pain that we never knew existed before.
Not saying goodbye is probably the bit that annoys me the most.
Nash a lot. I did Keith did.
So Mike Nash was someone we were in school with. We went in for heart surgery.
But obviously when Nash had passed away,
I think that did have an impact on, in a way.
it's been hard. Obviously, he was a close friend. It was difficult for him to get past. Yeah, rest in peace, Nash.
Gift of paralysis. I don't know if you've heard it. Throwing punches, ocean waves.
But still, even through the rough times, you still managed to bring a smile to our faces. Us come together. You made us want to make a difference.
You said you like to hear the rain sometimes, and all I can do is tell you the truth. All my eyes will tell you the same. And here we are to sing you a song. And there you are asleep again. And here you are to sing you a song. And there you are asleep again. Grasp our hands together, we feel we are one race on. Grasp our hands together, we feel we are one race on. We grasp our hands.
And when the time comes, we'll always come together to celebrate your life.